Welcome to Hopefully Here. My name is Hope, and I have started my Read a Favorite Book from Every Booktuber that I follow reading challenge. I am partially almost through my first book, and I want to talk to you about it. But first, let's make some apple cider. I've got some apples that are way too soft to be consumed, but I have a juicer that would love to make me a hot apple cider. So let's do that first. Okay, cheers. Let's talk about this book challenge that I'm doing. So if you're unaware, and I would imagine a lot of you are, I am challenging myself to read a favorite or a recommended book from every booktuber that I follow. I follow 23. Technically I follow a few more, but they aren't active. They haven't put a video up in like 6 or 7 months, and if you haven't put a video up in 6 or 7 months, I didn't make you part of this challenge simply for my sanity more than anything. And first up on the list is, oh hi. Let's pretend this is a really smooth transition to me talking about the actual person who recommended this book, because I got it wrong originally. I got this recommendation from Jess Owens, and she does fantasy books, she does contemporary, she does a whole wide range of books, and I really enjoy her content. She's funny, she's sarcastic, she's very open about her mental health, she's got a very cute dog. I thoroughly enjoy her videos, and when she recommended this, it was a very strong, it was one of her videos, I'll link it below the video. It was like, you can't have a bad opinion about this book or something like that, or she won't hear a bad opinion about this book. So very strongly loves this book, and I was very happy to pick it up. So we will continue on and hope that it seems okay, that this works out. But yes, recommendation, Jess Owens. So this one I was a little nervous about, and what made me even more nervous is the book that she really highly recommended was number 3 in a series. So I'm reading the first book in a science fiction fantasy series, and that book is Theft of Swords by Michael Sullivan. I have 100 pages left. I started reading it about 2 days ago, I believe, and I am having the most incredible time. I'm loving this book so much, and that just makes me so happy, because it is a book that I never ever would have picked up just on my own. It's not a book that I would have read the back of. Even the cover is not a cover that I find to be the most appealing, but I am having just the greatest time. So this book is following Royce and Hadrian, and they are essentially paid for thieves, and they're going on all these different quests. It seems to me to be quite a quintessential kind of fantasy book. You've got wizards and dwarves and elves and a quest that these two guys are on. There are kings and princes and royalty, and it just seems quite stereotypical in that way, but there's something about the way it's written that is reading so easily. The banter between Hadrian and Royce is impeccable. I love their relationship so much. There was a monk, his name was Maven, who was in the first little bit of the book, and he, I think, has been my favorite character. He sees things for the first time with these guys, and his response to certain things is just so precious. I loved it. I don't know if he'll ever show up again. I kind of hope he does, but I'm not sure. But it's just so nice to start this challenge off for myself on a high note, particularly with a book that, and in a genre that, while I definitely enjoy, is not one that I read a lot from, and it's just making me very happy to start off so strongly. I have to go to the library probably tomorrow, because I think I have about 9 books waiting for me to pick up for this challenge, and I'm kind of nervous about picking them up because I think it's really going to be a little daunting. I have one more sitting on my shelf here that should be a pretty quick read, but for now I've got 100 pages left of this book, so let's drink some apple cider and see if we can't finish off the first book, because I want to know. I am going to be very upset if I'm left on a crazy cliffhanger. The books are out, at least the first 3. I don't know how many are even in this series, but so it's not like I will have to wait if I am left on a cliffhanger and I'm still loving it, except that I have this challenge for myself. I have 23 other books to read at least before I get to being able to continue a series if it's one that I want to do so with. And so far, I would be very surprised. Something pretty dramatic would have to happen for me not to want to finish this book. But instead of speculating, let's carry on with the reading. So, is this going to be one of those series where nobody is safe? Anybody can die? Because it's looking like it may pan out in that direction. Oh my gosh, that ending? Okay. Yes, I will be continuing with the series. Yes, I had a fantastic time. I spoke about a character earlier. I think I got his name wrong. It's Myron, I believe is his name, not Maven. Anyways, couple of twisty, turny things happened at the end of that book, which I expected had to happen if it's a series. But the one at the end, like literally the last line, did not see that one, didn't see that coming. And maybe that's just me being an inexperienced fantasy reader that other people would have, but yeah, okay. So book number 2, absolutely going on the list of books to be read as soon as humanly possible. But the first book of this challenge, wildly successful, and that is all a girl can ask for. I continue tomorrow. I might even start my next book tonight, depending on what the day brings me. It is a romance next up. Hopefully it'll be a quick one. I thank you so much for joining me on this journey on finishing this video. You have no idea how, you just have no idea how nice it is to see people actually commenting, that just commenting and watching and liking and subscribing. It just makes me happy, and so I thank you very much if you are part of that. I had a Goodreads video go up a day ago, and I'm not sure why, but it seems to have caught some sort of algorithm magic, and it's by far my highest viewed video. And it seems to have brought in a really good handful of new subscribers, and so if you are part of that lovely new crew, I am so thankful that you're here, and I hope you stick around. Find your favorite booktuber and read one of their favorite books. It could be a wonderful time. I will see you in the next one. Bye.